Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
All right. Welcome to Grown Men Talking Incorporated. Thank you for tuning in, everyone over there at Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and also Instagram. We have a tasty topic for you today, so make sure you share, comment, show some love, and call in and ask the guys some questions. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret tuning in tonight, so get your wine ready as I now hand it over to the host, Dwight.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Grown Men Talking. I am your host, Dwight Robinson, and I just want to say happy weekend to everybody, and let the show continue on. We're going to be talking about men. I guess they move in with girlfriends or lovers, and we here to chat about it. So let me go ahead and bring in some of the guys. Mr. Matt, come on in, my brother.
Yo, what's happening?
What's up, Mr. Matt? How you doing?
Hey, everything's smooth, man. Just trying to stay afloat. That's all.
Hey, I feel on that. That's all we all trying to do is stay afloat, my brother. And you so right about that. Let me go ahead and bring in the next gentleman. Dez, in the house. Come on in, my man.
Hey. How's everybody doing this evening?
All right. How you doing there, man? We doing good. How you doing?
Doing all right. Hey, it's Friday. Friday.
You ain't lying, it's Friday, so let the weekend begin. So, gentlemen, I guess we're going to talk about men that move in with women. So, Dez, I'll start with you. How you feel about that? What's your opinion on that, my brother?
Well, I've done it before. I have moved in with my partner before, my ex-wife. I moved in with her first. And I will say this. I wouldn't recommend moving into her home.
Right.
I would say y'all get a home together.
All right.
because there's still that there. I think that it'll still leave that sense of ownership to her solely, like at any given time.
Right.
This ain't your house,
Woo.
you
Snap.
know.
Yeah.
You leaving yourself open for a lot of things. So if you don't have your own, don't move into her home. Y'all move into y'all home.
And you know what, my brother, I can't. I agree with you, man. I tell you, about to say disagree. And Mr. Mack, how you feel about that? You know, what's your opinion?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think personally, if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with it if you guys can get on the same page and be decent within the relationship. It only becomes a problem when the relationship is imbalanced.
You ain't lying about that, my brother.
Yeah.
You ain't lying about that. And I just want to say, yeah, it's no, in a way, there's nothing wrong with it because just like Dad said, you know, I mean, I did the same thing with my ex-wife. I mean, for a minute, I moved in with her, but like he said, you know, the temporary or whatever, y'all do what you do, get a house that's in both your names, what have you, because, you know, people start getting funny. They say, hey, my house, my roof, yeah, you my boo, but then when you F up, you know, I got the power maybe to throw you out or something like that. And that's my only beef about it because you will hear a lot of men saying, you know, don't share with a woman because, you know, if it doesn't go right or if it goes sideways, they might, you know, they might not even give you time to even find another place. They might say, no, get your crap and get the hell up out of here. And to be honest, I had seen some guys that happened to them. They got into a beef with their girl, and ladies, they threw them out. So there's, if you know anybody that might have happened to them, that they was dating somebody and they decided to move in with them, and you know they got into it, and the ladies put them out. Have you ever had it happen to you, or do you know anybody that might have happened to?
Let me put it like this: I was close to that happening to me.
Oh, snap!
You know, but you know, but like brother Mac said, you have to be on the same page. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and at that time, I was still in a phase in my mind where I still wanted to run the streets. You know,
Okay.
I still wanted to be out there. You know,
Right.
I wanted to do the things that I was doing before I got into this relationship, not realizing that, hey, you're in this relationship with her now, so you might want to take into consideration some of her things.
Right.
And I'll just give you an example. It was one night I was out hanging out. I was just out
Right.
hanging out. Nothing I don't do normally. I always do this. And I'm chilling at my brother's house, you know,
Right.
sitting on the porch drinking. Next thing you know, I see the car pull up.
Oh.
I see somebody get out and say, if you don't beat me home, don't even try to get in.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's back up. So you mean to tell me she drove up to the house? But see, this was good. She know you over there just chilling with your boys. It's not like y'all got a bunch of women that just landing and dialing and sitting, just doing things. She pulls up and tell you, if you don't beat me getting home, you're not getting in. That's
Yeah,
what she said.
exactly. Yeah. And
Oh,
and
Crazy.
was not joking. So, you know,
Crazy.
and literally I had to stop what I was doing and get my little Ford Escort and
ooh.
made sure I beat her home. Because she's one of them ones when she say it, she mean it. So, you
Damn.
know, and there's no fault to her, but
Mm-mm.
when it goes to that cohabitation, I'm living in her house. So in
Yeah.
a sense, I have to abide by her rules.
Ooh. Well, man, how you feel about that, bro?
To hell with the no. Listen, and see, that's the thing that I have to have this discussion with somebody and let them know, whether we live together or not, if we're a couple,
Right.
I am the man in the house,
Yep.
which makes me the man of the house.
Yep.
You
That's right.
understand?
Yeah.
And so, with that said, you're not finna come over here with no damn dictatorship telling me what I got to do. You can just pack me up then.
Right.
I'd rather go and sleep under the bridge. It's okay. I'm cool like that. Because is in the eyes of this.
Right.
When you meet your mate,
Mhm.
not your soulmate, but your mate,
Right.
size up everything that your mate is doing when you meet them so that you know if this is something you can deal with or not. So don't wait till I move in and then we want to try to change some of the things that I do. No.
Right. Right.
Size me up at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
If you can't size me up at the beginning, then I'm cool. I'll just go lay up under the bridge and I'm straight. I'd rather be homeless than deal with that.
Yeah, I feel you, man. And Dez, I feel you. See, the thing is, just like Dez said, and Dez, like I have to, you know, some women are like that, and you can be just chilling with your boys. You know, the guys we get together, they play cards, dominoes, they do a little drinking, they just, you know, just doing male bonding. And she knew this before you got with her. She knew that you and your boys, y'all go out and do a little something. And some women do have a problem with that. They feel like, now that you live with me, you keep your ass home. We gonna do Lifetime and watch movies and just gonna be you and me all damn day. You know, you don't get no time. Not saying that your girls like that. You know, so everybody should have their own free space and everything. But let me say this, Dez, that she knew about you going out hanging with your friends and everything. Did she have any problems with before you move in with her?
No. I mean, it's more to it than that because it wasn't just males there.
Oh, snap. Okay.
You know, but in my defense, it wasn't like no females or nothing that I was fooling around with or anything.
Right,
but
right.
It was the simple fact, and just me being who I am, and that's one of the things that I had to learn. I still had to learn to respect other people's, you know, take other people's thoughts and feelings into consideration instead of, you know, just being so cold-hearted. But, you know, and at the time, for me, that's what it was. That's just who I am now. Brother Max say he can go live up under a bridge, but I wasn't moving back into mama house.
Listen,
I wasn't going to do that.
I ain't going back to mama house neither. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather be under the bridge. But that's what I'm saying. My question to you is, did she know that this was a family member's crib? Like, did she know you was at, or this just your boy's house?
No, this is my brother's house. She knew exactly where I was.
Okay,
because
I'm out here with my brother. They got their little female friends out here, whatever they do. I'm committed to you. You know what I'm doing. Yeah. But I gotta beat you home because of your insecurities. Yeah, go on back my shit. Go on pack it up. Go on pack it up.
But no, I gotta. if I'm gonna tell the truth, I might as well tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It was some females there that was digging on me.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, at that time, my mind wasn't in a fully one-on-one committed relationship type of space.
Right. But how she know this, bro?
How do I know this?
How did she know?
Oh, she knew me.
Oh, well, you put yourself out there then. Okay, I got you. All right.
Yeah. It ain't nothing. Yeah, it ain't nothing on her. It ain't nothing on her. That was all me. You know, so I understand why she did things like that.
Dez, did you beat her back to the house?
I sure did, sir. You ever seen a Ford Escort hit 110 on the dash?
Nah, but I bet it was something to see that night though, boy.
Well, see, this is the question, right? So she know you. She know how you move, right?
Yeah.
If the shoe is on the other foot, you would have pulled up and said, "You better beat me back to the house, so don't worry about trying to get in." How you think that would have went?
If it was my house?
No. Period. Y'all living together.
Y'all just living together. He said.
Well, I guess she would have been sleeping up under the bridge that night.
Oh no! But you know what? Hey, I'm gonna tell you this though, guys. I didn't feel what you're saying, Diz, because my oldest son, mama, and we was living together. You know what I'm saying? And I hang out with my cousin. My cousin said, "Hey Jeff, what's up, my boy?" We be out just doing, and she know this. Now we just actually doing men thing. Now, Dez, I'll do you better. Now we was like maybe 15 minutes away. She said, "You got 5 minutes to get your ass here on these doors gonna be locked, and your crap is gonna be sitting outside on this house porch. And my cousin Jeff like, is she crazy? I mean, yeah, she crazy, but is she crazy? And I got there, I barely made it. She said, you barely made it. She had my stuff right there at the door, and she was about to pick that stuff out, dog. I'm like, are you serious?
I would have just picked everything up and left.
You know, Mr. Mac, my cousin told me that's what I should do. You know what I'm saying?
I picked everything up and left.
Yeah, my cousin said, you know, dog.
It's not like, it's okay, like you said, it's not like you out in the family. I mean, out in the streets, frolicking with some chicks. You with family.
With family, just chilling.
So I'm kicking it with my family. Like, what's the issue?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you with your family. I mean, you with your brothers, your sister, cousin, whatever. And then as it's a women thing, I can't control who my cousin or my brother or whoever have at their house. That's their house. I'm just there chilling with family.
Right.
So, yeah, that part you can't control. You can't control who they invite to their house.
So then how does your insecurities become my problem?
Man,
that's the truth. That's the honest, true questions. How did your insecurities become my problem?
Yeah, because you had that problem when you moved in together. So, hey, it's
listen. There's women that go all the way across country to other countries and do girls trips.
Yeah.
Should I call her on her girls trip and be like, look, you got an hour to get here from Jamaica. So you don't be here in an hour. I'm setting everything outside. Set it outside then.
Oh man.
Set it outside.
Hey. But this is real, it's real talk though. Men sometimes have those situations when you finally move in with that girl. And like you said, Mr. Mac, it's not like soulmate like this is gonna be your wife. Y'all just testing the waters, y'all just living together, just filling each other out, just see where it's gonna go. And all of a sudden, you got these bumpers and these rules, and you gotta be in. I ain't know a grown man had a curfew time. I mean, respectfully, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
look,
that's the only way you're gonna get to know the person that you with.
That's true.
What I'm saying, and you only got one time with certain things with me. If I'm down with you, if I'm in there, I'm paying bills and I'm helping you take care of kids, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and you threaten with a put me out. That's the same as calling the police on me. If you ask me, you only got one time to call the police on me. I'm out of here.
Well, okay. Well, like, what if it was different? What if you was in the house, in her house, you was helping her take care of kids, and she was even helping you take care of your kids, but you really wasn't paying no bill. You wasn't putting in on nothing.
There's still only one chance to threaten me with telling me to get out. You only get one of those. I'm gonna get out, and I ain't coming back.
So you said, Mac, you just gonna say, you want me out? You ain't gonna look. Let me get my stuff about here.
Because listen, this never became ours.
Right.
In the sense of me moving in, I'm supposed to move in and become the man of the house. So if this never became ours, and I still run the risk of being put out, then why am I fighting to stay?
Well, I feel you on that. Because like I said, I have seen guys, good men, they moving with their girls. Oh, well, on that note, we're going to finish this up, y'all. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Gracias, amigo.
If we don't get kicked out first, you know what I'm
saying? You should not move in with a woman unless you guys have been together for years. For years. When I say for years, that means for years. You should not meet someone and then you guys be together for 6 months and then all of a sudden you want to move in with her. Not in today's world. In today's world, you do not want to move in with a woman until you guys have spent time together but living in different locations. All right, next. You do not want to move in with a woman unless you're planning on having kids immediately. That's the only reason for you to move in with a woman is because you and her have came to a conclusion that you are getting ready to start a family. That's the only reason that you should be moving in with a woman, because when you move in with someone, things start to get real. So before you decide to move in with a woman, make sure you have time, years, not months. You know everything about her before you start making that decision. But you're only moving in to start a family. Next, you have to realize living with a woman in a relationship status is totally different than having a roommate. You and a roommate are just splitting the bills and trying not to get on each other's nerves. It's not like that when living with a woman. You have to understand that a relationship and roommates are two different things. When you're in a relationship, you can't go quiet for long periods of time. You just can't let stuff nud over. You can't go to work, they go to work, and then you guys don't talk to each other until the weekends come. It's not like that when you're living with a woman. When you're living with a woman, you is her and you is her and she is you. That means that all the little stuff that you don't like about her is going to amplify. So understand, this is not a roommate situation. This is a situation, whatever it is about her that I don't like, it's going to amplify by 10, and you have to be able to take that psychologically, emotionally, and physically. Next, you're gonna see her nasty side, which means you're gonna see her without makeup. You're gonna see her when she's not showering. You're gonna see tampons in the bathroom, and you're gonna hear her fart. That's just how it is. When a woman gets comfortable, she's gonna start doing things around you to the point where she may not be that attractive anymore. You're going to see the nasty side of her. You're gonna see her nasty attitude. You're gonna see her if she cleans or not. You're gonna see sides of her that are going to completely turn you off, that you did not expect to see whenever you guys did not live together. If you never smelt the bathroom when she walked out of it, when she did a number 2, trust me, you're gonna be smelling it. And if you have a woman that eats nothing but junk food, trust me, it's gonna get really real the moment you guys move in. It's gonna turn into a nightmare, especially if you have one bathroom. Next, arguments are going to increase a lot because there will always be a battle for dominancy. As a man, you have to be dominant in your household. That's the only way it's going to work. When a man is not the dominant one in the household, the woman goes the entire relationship just bullying him, living together. She's going to bully you to clean the house. She's going to bully you to do the dishes. She's going to bully you to do certain things. She's going to start talking to you like you are one of the kids, if not a kid itself. That's just what's going to happen. So your arguments are going to increase because you're going to always be doing battling for dominancy. When a woman moves in with a man, she wants to know who's going to be the most powerful, who is really going to be the king of the household. These are things that needs to be discussed before you guys start moving in. But even if you discuss them, believe it or not, she's going to always test you because she's going to get bored from looking at you.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in over there on both pages of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Thank you so much. Also, make sure that you tune in tomorrow. Hosting the show tomorrow, Life After Divorce, is the co-host of the show, is Miss Keisha. Make sure y'all come on and support her. Join in the conversation. Let's see what's going to be interesting on this topic right here. Now, back over to Dwight.
Yeah. Welcome back, Spice. I don't know where you got that video from, but that dude, I don't know what to say about that man that was in that video talking, because he said some crazy stuff to me. But I'm gonna go with Mac. Mac, that video.
Well, I do want to include on him that he did. I didn't have the entire video because it's really long, but he did make sure to make it clear that he was stating for some women, not all.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say about that too. Yeah. So Mac, what you thought about that video we just saw just a few seconds ago? Well.
If you used to just dealing with hoes, say that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for educational purposes only. I'm using the word hoes. But if that's what you used to, just say that. Because come on, and then if you're immature as a man, just say that too.
Right.
Because the only way I'm going to have a problem with tampons is if you left them in the garbage can for me to see that. You should dispose of that immediately as a woman.
Yeah.
And then you talking about fights and come on, man.
Yeah, I know what he was talking about, man.
Listen, I watch his podcast. He got podcasts on YouTube. His name is Tony Anthony.
Right.
So I know definitely who this brother is, and I've always disagreed with some things he said, but this was just way over the top.
Yeah.
First of all, you're gonna tell me not to move in with a woman unless we finna have babies and start a family.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, I'm trying to duck grandkids and you talking about babies? Come on, man.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Like, I don't want to be surrounded by kids for the rest of my second half of my life. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's how you know he ain't made it to this side. You ain't
right
40 nothing.
Boy.
You can't be 40 nothing.
You right, man. Dez, what you got to say about it, my brother? How do you feel about that video?
Maybe he was speaking on the behalf of, like, you've never seen this side of her before. Because, like, I can't remember. I think K Marie put it in the comments. A little fart. Come on now, I beg my woman, please. I need you to do that. I need you to do that. And as far as seeing tampons or something like that, I'm that young man that had to go to the store to get this stuff for my mom. I know what they look like. I know what they are. Yeah. Why would I be? I mean, come on now. And he's
talking about that when you put them in there, and it's like somebody been stabbed 1,000 times. I think that's what he was talking about.
Listen, if she trifling and I move in with her, don't you think I need to find out she trifling early?
And I'm pretty sure if you've been over there to this woman's house before you decided to move in, you may have seen these things before.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna just clean up because you coming over. If she ain't gonna clean up, she ain't gonna clean up.
If she do decide to clean up just because I'm coming over, she can't uphold that.
Yeah.
It's somewhere she gonna slip, and I'm like, wait, what happened in here? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's gonna be that one time that you just have to come over there for something unexpectedly, and then you gonna see, oh my God, those are dirty dishes in the sink. Duh. It happens sometimes.
Listen, it sounds like he's dealt with a long line of prostitution. I'm sorry. That's just what I'm gonna say. Like, cause that's the only people I know live like how he talking about. You're gonna see dirty damn blondes, and she gonna be walking around fighting all day, and you should move in until y'all ready to have kids. I mean, you're just describing women that you pay for, and I'm not saying women as in women like.
Right.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? You're talking about another brand, another species of women.
You're right.
You're not talking about real women. I don't know no real women that fits the mold of what he's talking about. So therefore, if we're gonna talk about some real women, you can move in with her on day 2, and everything gonna be jam jelly and everything else from it's cool. Because she's still gonna be her. She's still gonna be her whether you're there or not.
And you know what?
You might be the one come in and mess up her house.
Exactly. But what got me mad, and then he said, I don't. When he said to move in, that you're gonna have kids, and who gonna be the king of the house? Who gonna move with the woman that say, we gonna see who gonna be the dominant woman, who gonna be the king? I mean, come on now. I'm like, that's why I'm doing this young.
I'm gonna say this again.
I don't believe this. Go ahead, bro. No, I was gonna say, as far as what I did, I disagreed with that. I can't move in with. You shouldn't move in with a woman until you're ready to have kids and start a family.
Who's gonna be the king?
Let's remember that part immediately.
You know, that's the part that, you know, no, dog. I can't agree with him on that.
I say, listen, everybody don't deserve a microphone.
Hey.
Because even a broke clock is right twice a day, but all the rest of that you talking about was crazy.
Yeah,
that
he said a lot of stuff I didn't agree with because I was just like, "This, what is this dude talking about?"
Listen, and I know, like I said, I watched some of his podcasts on YouTube, so I'm very familiar with the young man.
Right.
So I know he be batting 1,000 sometimes. Sometimes he be right on point. But then other times like this, I'd be like, wait a minute, is this your twin or a body double, evil twin? Who is this? Who's talking?
Yeah, because I'm like, look, I knew a guy that
Anthony Spade is his name. Shout out to Anthony Spade. I don't hate on you or nothing, brother, but I'm just telling you the truth. You don't know what you're talking about on that.
You know what?
You absolutely don't know.
And then I know a guy that got kicked out. And you know how guys are, they get up in the middle of the night, sometimes they go in there, they lift the seat up, and they forget to put it down. He had a woman that kicked him out because he did not put the seat down. He didn't put the seat down, so she threw him out the house.
She didn't want him there no way.
Yeah, because you know, I had somebody try to get at me with that one. So my whole thing is, you mean to tell me you just walk in the bathroom and sit your butt down on the toilet? You don't look at it first? So what is up? Put it down. You need to use.
I had to put it up when I used.
Though. You know, she gonna put the dude up because he left he forgot to put the seat down. I mean, you gonna throw your man
there in the first place, bro. That's all that is.
Yeah, that just and I agree, Matt. She probably didn't want him there. She just used that as any excuse just to throw him out. Because to me, that's ridiculous. You gonna throw somebody out because he left the seat up? I mean, what is it if a man got mad because you left your hair weed laying somewhere on the floor in the bathroom? Oh, girl, you left your wig or your whatever on the floor. You got to get out of my house. I mean, it just sounds stupid. I mean, it just does, you know.
Well, you know, hey, but I mean, just to be on the real tip, I have almost got put out of a house because of that before. That's out of my sister's house. I love her to death. But she has me trained very well. Your sister's gonna put you out because of that? Look, if you go in the bathroom and you do not leave the seat down when you come out, she will get on your head.
I'd rather you be on my head than try to put me out because, like I said, you only got one time.
Damn.
So you might as well jump on my head.
I mean, but that's not that. But that's not a relationship thing. That's, you know, me at my brother's house.
But I get you. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather you be on my head than try to kick me out. Because listen, it's I don't listen. First of all, here's everybody professing love, professing commitment, professing companionship, and all of these things, longevity, and then you go take a piss and leave the seat up, and she put you out. Then you was lying the whole time.
Man.
And I
did the whole time.
Yeah, like Max said earlier, if you get put out over something as minute or petty as that, that person didn't want you there in the beginning.
That part, because anything small like that, that's why I said when he got kicked out, just like Max said, she didn't want him there because how you gonna throw something? Okay, y'all been there for like almost a year, and you did pretty good putting that seat down, and all of a sudden one night she get mad. I said, get your ass out. And he said, what I do? Look what you did. You left the seat up. Didn't I tell you about that seat? Okay, that was just once or twice. You gonna throw me out because of that?
But see, look how she talking to him. Look how she handling him.
Yeah. She talking to him like a child. Now that's one of the things that he said.
Ain't no woman supposed to come out her mouth at no man. See, get your ass. You see what I told you? Well, ain't no woman supposed to be talking to you like that.
That's what she told him, Milton. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
In that situation, it sounds like she wanted to be the one to wearing the pants.
Because if you come off at me right, babe, why you leave the seat up there? I almost fell in there. I got a little bit of seat husk on my butt because I sat down on the ring without the seat. Come on, baby, we both finna get in the shower. Let me wash you up. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta know how to connect to people, but if you don't know how to talk to your people, then pretty much you don't deserve no people to talk to. You should be in them 4 walls by yourself.
See?
You should be in there by yourself.
Yeah. And Mac, I'm gonna tell you this, Devin and Mac, I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm not gonna mention the brother's name. And see, I'm 58 years old, and I knew a lot of guys that move in with their girlfriends and the shit that happened. If either one of y'all was in there with your woman and say, you know, you work hard, you're tired, and you do not give her sex, and it's like, give it to me now, and you don't give it to her, she said, you gotta go. Because if you don't give it to her, she's thinking you messing with somebody else, and if you don't be phone that night, you got to go.
I wish I had tire screeching sound effects. I gotta load that onto the computer. I'm gonna get me some. Because I will be out of there so fast.
I'm just saying.
Let me make
Okay, so
room for who you
now
need.
if you can't understand, I've been at work all day long. They've been cracking a whip on my back. You think I'm thinking about that right now?
Well, she don't care about that. She wants you to perform.
Okay, see, hold on. See, look, now K Marie just posted. Could you put that up there? What K Marie just posted? How is she supposed to ask after asking nicely a million times? See, that's what.
Now that's different. That's different.
That's the point of the play. You shouldn't have to ask your man a million times to put down the seat.
Yeah.
He should be retroactively doing that anyway. But if he mistakenly leaves a seat up,
because it does happen.
We listen, especially late at night. I get up, I done dropped what I had to drop off in the you dig, flush it, and wash my hands, and forgot to reach back over and drop that seat. You know, it happens.
Yeah,
it happens. But now all of a sudden I'm a criminal. And I should leave the premises now before you call the police on me because I left the toilet seat up. Nah, you only got one time for that, baby.
But if she go off on you for that, that means she was mad about you for something else.
Period.
She was mad. She was mad about you, mad with you about something else, and she decided to use that as the trigger mechanism to get what she was really mad at you about off her chest.
Right. When she's mad at you, because you're there.
Yeah, that part right there should have to be. Yeah, and I agree with you, Dad. It has to be because that right there, like I said, make it make sense, but it doesn't make no sense. I mean, that's just crazy. And like I said, also about the sex part, men, we work, we get tired, and you know, and sometimes you might say, "Hey, I'm tired. I just can't get it up," and you're gonna pick me out for that because you think if I don't give it to you, you must think I'm cheating with somebody else because I should just be doing that and give it to you. That's some crazy stuff. I mean,
listen. Nope. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. We gonna do this and finish this craziness up. Come back with you. Holla at you.
Yeah. Man.
Next, you're gonna have to learn how to communicate better, which means that if you're dealing with a woman who doesn't know how to talk and all she knows how to do is sit down and yell and victimize herself to get along, you're gonna have a problem. When you move in with a woman, your communication skills have to be high. A lot of cases, you'll always see a beta male on the phone with his woman. You'll go to the grocery store. You'll go in lines. Like I was in Chipotle today, and you're seeing couples on the phone talking, and it's like, damn, they're in the car. You have to get used to that. That's what it's like when you live with a woman, that you guys are around each other so much that next thing you know, you at the grocery store, you're on FaceTime with her, showing her what chips she want to get, or she's in the car and you still FaceTiming her to see what she wants. Get used to communication. You guys are going to smother each other. During the process of smothering each other, that's when things really get real, when you're around each other so much, right? That you start acting funny when you get around other people. So prepare for her to act a certain way around you, but then when people come around y'all are gonna be acting funny. Next, you're gonna have to learn to build with a woman that you're living with. In other words, you guys have to have a common plan, a common goal that you're going to work on together before you even move in with a woman. If you and her do not have a purpose for living together and a purpose to wake up every day where you work as a union to make something work, you're just moving in together just to say that you have somebody because you're starting to get lazy from dating. See, that's how it is. If you don't have a purpose, you start chasing love. So you have something to do so you can go ahead and settle down with your life. So you got to stop and think, why do I want to move in with a woman if I don't have a plan? If me and my girlfriend cannot say, we're going to do this thing together, not move in, we have to have a plan outside of moving in. Are we going to build a business together? Are we going to get rental property together? Are we going to have a child and have 7 kids? What exactly are we planning? If you and her do not have a plan before you move in with each other, the relationship is going to be doomed. In a lot of cases, you just have 2 lonely people that always need to be around people. And then when you move in with each other, it could be hell. You could be signing yourself up for depression. So remember, if you ain't got no plan for her, don't move in with her. If you and her ain't known each other for years, don't move in with her. If you don't know everybody in the family already, do not move in with her. I'm telling you. You must know everybody that she associates herself with before you move in with her, or you could be signing up for misery. Remember, women are comfortable with depression. They're comfortable with being misery. They only know how to be happy for little bits at a time. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully I was able to deliver the message.
All right. Make sure you tune in tomorrow as the co-host of the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour comes to you with a topic, life after divorce. Tune in live. Make your comments, get ready, get your popcorn and your wine because it's going to be something sweet. Now over to Dwight.
Yeah. All right. That video. Now, I'm going to go with Brother Diz first. What's your opinion on that video we just saw with that young man just said? You agree? Do you disagree? So what do you say?
He had me, and then he lost.
Uh-oh.
Now, I understand, the having a plan or a goal together. I get that part. But me personally, I may not want to know everybody in her family.
Right.
Some of her family members I may not want to associate with because I have been in that situation where I've met the family members and I'm like, why did you even bring that one around? Why? Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, I love you, but if that one is going to be involved, please do not involve me. Because I don't want to have nothing to do with that one. They messy. They gonna mess around. They gonna say something to me, and I'm gonna say something back, and then I'm gonna have the whole rest of the family looking at me in a different way. Because I didn't check this family member on something, especially when that family member. Now hold on, let me calm down. Maybe I'm talking about a little personal experience, but if I check this family member for this family member speaking on something that we got going on inside of our house that they know really nothing about,
right?
We gonna have a problem. And when I get to checking that family member for trying to check me on something that's going on in my house, then I'm going to have problems with the rest of the family. And they going to start looking at me like I'm the bad guy and not realizing that they already know that this particular family member is nosy, a person that be like, well, I ain't trying to start no mess, but always trying to start some mess because they ain't got their life together. So they trying to make everybody around them miserable. That's why y'all don't mess with this family member.
Right.
But y'all gonna try to force this family member on me? No, don't please don't give me that test because I'm going to fail. I am going to fail.
I agree with you on that, brother. Now, Matt, how do you feel about that video? I agree with everything that Dave just said because sometimes you just don't want to meet certain family members or you don't want to deal with certain ones because it's a bad vibe. So how do you feel about that video we just saw about the young man saying what he said? I'll be damned, you know now.
I forgot this is a podcast. Damn.
Yep, you gotta talk.
I usually don't talk behind crazy people.
Yeah.
So you telling me that because I'm in Chipotle and my girl is in the car and I FaceTime her like, baby, they said they don't got this, they got such and such so and so. So do you want that instead? Yeah, baby, you want the bill. No, baby, you ain't got to do that. Just see if they got this. Okay, so and you aggravated behind me because your lonely ass is miserable. Because I'm on the phone with my girl trying to get her what she wants. Or I'm in the grocery store and I'm walking slow down the aisle trying to figure out what type of chips she want or what type of soda she want. We call it pop in Chicago, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out what type of soda she want. I'm trying to figure out what brand of bread should I pick up for both of us, things of that nature. And you mean to tell me your lonely, miserable ass is telling me that because that's what I'm doing with my girl, now I'm a beta male or now I'm a simp because I look out and I'm concerned about my better half? Because that's what it sounds like I heard. Now, if you're telling me something different, I'll ride with it. But did you hear what I heard?
I heard what you heard, and the whole time I was thinking, but I was doing that before we even moved in together.
Right. Like,
because
like
I mean, but
like the first week, that's me. I'm coming out the gate like that. I come out the gate like that, like baby.
We gotta call him.
Yeah, let them cut me off so they can call me. Come on in. Caller, what's happening? You got to call back. You sound like the Grateful Dead. No, the devil is a liar. Hang that up and let whoever that is call back.
Yeah, let me.
Yes, please call back. You're chopping up, so please call back. We are very interested in what you got to say.
Yeah,
sound like they're using a voice change.
Voice change.
But you know, I mean, stuff like that. That's stuff that you do in a relationship. Because first of all, I'm going. Okay, let me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
I thought that was a man at first they called.
I did. I thought it was. That's the voice.
I thought it was a man at first they called. Your voice was off that bad. I thought it was a man that was calling.
Well, that's nice. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna give it to you. All right, so you go ahead and write this in your book. I can't believe that I'm over here agreeing with DJ Max.
Oh boy!
Oh, Lord have mercy! Oh, the world about to end. I guess. Oh my God!
Wow!
You better soak it in.
I'm pouring me a drink again. No,
you're on point with this. I have to admit, I don't know who this young man is, but he needs to stop. Put the mic down. Just stop, because he making like we enjoy being miserable. That part got to me. I said, because the last thing I want to do is sit on this planet being miserable with the person I'm with. I'm not looking to be miserable. Don't want to be miserable. I like to be happy at all times.
Okay.
And I definitely was going to address that, but I'm glad you called in and addressed it for me. So thank you. I ain't got
that was on my next train of thought.
Then, but last but not least, someone please take that mic away from that child, because
I told you
ain't no real man doing what he's trying to do. It's been many occasions where I was on the phone. No, I don't want that bread. Give me the other one. I want wheat.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
give me that white bread.
So basically what he was saying was, don't communicate with her. Bring the wrong thing back so she can have something to argue with you about, and then you're gonna end up having to go back and get the right thing. No, that's not how that works.
We don't want that. We want that. We want happy stuff.
You ain't got nothing to bring back anyway, because you didn't move in with her and you happy living by yourself. How about that?
Yes.
And if you think about it, he contradicted himself.
He did.
He contradicted himself because he said you got to learn how to communicate, but then he got mad about being on FaceTime asking. Isn't that a form of communication?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Listen,
and
it's just something.
I don't mind doing that. That way, you know, you getting everything, all your ingredients. If I'm cooking my man a good meal, he's bringing back all the right things.
Right.
Listen, there is nothing wrong. Listen, before I got married, I was with my ex-wife for 16 years. Right.
Sure.
I used to get in the car. I'd be in the car 5 minutes, ride with my dad, and hey, my phone down. I ain't finna use my phone. Let me see your phone so I can call my girl. God damn, boy, you just got in the car. I know. Let me call my girl. Let me see your phone.
Oh, damn.
I love my girl. What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Because look, would you have?
I love my girl.
Or would you have preferred to let your phone die, not call her at all, then get back, and she'd be like, "Did you get such and such?" And you'd be like, "Oh, damn, I forgot."
Listen, sometimes.
And then you'll be getting this right here. This is what you'll be hearing. So I can't even send you to the store. You can't even do the one thing right. What is wrong with you? You can't even thank for yourself. What the?
Don't tell no man that guy.
It's been times I've been sitting in the car riding on my daddy's phone. And if my daddy was alive, he'll tell you. I'm in the car riding on his phone. We just breathing.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And I'm outside.
I can't remember how many times I've done that.
Come on, y'all. Now, come on. Let's stop like we all these tough guys. And listen, if you want to be mean, cruel, and miserable, that's fine. Do it by yourself. But why do you want to encourage others to be in misery with you because you can't find nobody to be happy with?
Because they say misery loves company.
There's
nothing wrong.
Well, guys, I'm gonna get off this phone and man the station. I'll holler back.
All right, thank you for calling in.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, call.
Bye.
Matt, she agreed with you, dog. I didn't remember this day.
They say a broke clock is right at least 2 times a day. So
hey. I'm just saying, boy. Damn.
I knew she'd come around. But hey, that's just what it is. It's just what it is, man. It's just like why are men? Listen, we know that there are women out here that are mistreating men royally. We know this.
Fact.
But the way he's talking, he's not solution based, and I'm one of those people that are solution based. So here's my solution. Why am I going to stoop to your level, to stand on your level, to do the things to you that you did to me? Why can't I just either be myself and get away from you and get around somebody that's going to love me and be there with me?
Right.
Or if I'm going to stay with you, I'm not going to treat you how you treat me. Why do I got to delve in what you do? Or why do I got to go through the things that you do because you did it? Okay, that's like if you call me out my name, which women are quick to do that. You call me out my name, not all women. Let's clarify that.
Please say that. Please say that.
So let's clarify that. But women are quick to call you out your name. Not all, but there are a lot now. So if she calls you out your name, what does it accomplish for me to call her back out of hers?
True.
That just fan the fire.
That's all it's doing.
But if I'm sitting there and you talking crazy and I'm just like, you know something, I'm just gonna go ahead and get up out your way because you disrespectful, you miserable, and I don't want no parts of this. I didn't come in here to argue. If you disagree with me and you can't have a disagreement without stooping to the level of trying to disrespect me, then let me get out your way.
Right.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Brother Mac, have you ever had a woman just and you just sitting back just yeah.
A couple days ago.
And the less that you feed into it, the more angry they get.
Yes.
I've never understood. I've never understood that.
This is the truth that I figured, right? When a person can't bait you, it's just like being out there trying to catch fish all day and you don't catch nothing. You get upset.
Yeah, that part.
When a person can't bait you in to stoop to their level, their anxiety goes up.
Yeah.
They feel like you either feel like you better than what they talking about, or they haven't disrespected you enough to get you to engage in the conversation.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
right.
they trying to do. They try, like you said, they trying to bait you into where they at
Yes.
to make
Don't
them
fall
feel
for it.
good about what they doing.
Listen. If you gonna say that you are a man, then you got responsibilities that come with that title.
Right.
And in the responsibilities that come with that title, no woman should bait you into negative femininity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't say toxic femininity. I said negative femininity.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as toxic femininity, like there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. It's only a toxic man and a toxic woman. So if that woman is being toxic, she's in her toxic femininity, and I'm not finna partake in that. What I'm going to do is let you have that. Go ahead, no problem. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm a B. I'm an A. I'm this. I'm that. It takes a strong man for a woman to be able to do that to you, and you have to understand who you are.
Yeah.
So there's women that gonna call you the worst things on the planet. It's up to you to be able to say, well, we're gonna see who the real B is.
Now, Mac, let me ask
when
you
I'm
this.
gone.
Let me ask y'all this. Have y'all ever been in a situation where if you were staying with a woman and you left, did she just got up and left because she was just tripping? Have you ever had a woman that just kept coming back, trying to get you to move back with her after you left?
Absolutely.
Tell us about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing. If you leave righteously and she's trying to get you to come back, that's because she knows she done messed up and she know ain't nothing better. But if you leave in the wrong and she knows you wrong and she's still trying to get you back, she's just as toxic as you are.
Ooh, now Des, it happened to you too, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? I mean,
But it's one of them things where, hey, at the time,
Pull me another.
it just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. I mean, I had to go.
When she came to you, was she coming up to your job? Was she coming up to the place you was at? I mean,
no. It wasn't no. She was the one. She was about her money. She wasn't missing. She wasn't missing out on no work, and we worked the same hours. It was about her money.
As soon as I get off, I got
as soon as I get off. When I get done, I call you on my lunch break, see if we can talk about this. And after I get off work, I call you, I might, pop up on you real quick, something like that. But during coming up to the job, all wild and just disturbing stuff, no. No.
Now see, I didn't have that luxury. That girl came up to my job. I had two jobs. She used to come in my job, and she didn't come in there acting. She just kept begging me to move back. I'm not moving back in with you. What part of that you do not understand? We tried that. It didn't work. I'm not doing it.
The part that you didn't understand, she was toxic, and she didn't want to hear. She didn't want to. No, listen. She toxic, and she understood that after you left, hey, I got to clean up my act, but it's too late now, baby.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
You're
already gone.
Yeah,
like the song say, it's too late to apologize.
You damn Skippy.
And I hate to tell you, Brother Dwight, but it sounds like you was caught up in a real live fatal attraction.
Damn Skippy I was. Okay, now we be back in 2.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is DJ Mac here, founder of LESC, owner of Pound for Pound DJs, as well as motivational speaker for the Unspoken Hard Discussion Hour and Grown Men Talking Incorporated. So fellas, listen up, I got a jewel for you. You know, the month of October is coming up, and it's Domestic Violence Month. So what we'll be doing throughout the month of October is spreading awareness on domestic violence, as far as speaking with people so that they can come and tell their story, so they can share, so that maybe someone in need can take in what's going on and take in what you've been through and probably help them fix themselves. So if you have a story to share and you would like to share your story with the world, check it out. All you got to do is reach out to Spicy Gray, reach out to my brother Dwight Robinson, or shoot an email over to the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour at AOL.com, and we'll be right back in tune with you to hear your story and see if your story fits our program. But make sure when you get there, you tell them DJ Max sent you. I'm out.
All right. I truly hope all of you out there are enjoying the topic today. The men are doing such a great job. Also, make sure you tune in tomorrow because we will be back with the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour with our co-host, Keisha, which will be talking on the topic of life after divorce. That one's going to be real sweet. So make sure you set that notification, tune in, because it's going to be something you don't want to miss.
Yeah. Y'all be sure to tune in tomorrow because that will be a great show. So please check us out tomorrow. Now, I just want to say to my brothers, because we, we've been on this earth, we've been through some stuff and everything. Now, I just say sometimes, like I said, there's nothing wrong with moving in with a woman. If you got to try to be on that same page and everything, because older men, other men will tell you don't do it because the experience they lived, they've been kicked out for leaving the toilet seat up, not having sex or whatever. I mean, or maybe you forgot something at the store and they just be wilding out. So I'm gonna start with Mag. What can you say that might can help, I guess, men and women live better or do better? So this situation won't come up as somebody getting kicked out because they didn't get there in 5 minutes or whatever the case may be. What would you say to somebody that might can make that situation better?
Okay. It's really simple, fellas. So check it out. And ladies, please listen to what I'm saying because you'll get an A for the game. Fellas, you have to go into the household in leadership role. That means even if you're not in the household, it's leadership role. And in order for you to be in leadership role, that woman must first respect you as a leader. That's number one. So if she respects you as the leader of her house, even if you ain't in that house, even if she figures out, she's like, oh yeah, that's him. There he is right there. That's the leader. He's right there. She's going to conduct everything. You can talk to your woman for miles and miles away.
Yeah.
And she will say, okay, baby, I got it. I'm gonna stand on it. Okay, you need me to do what? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take care of that. When, like Jill Scott had a famous saying amongst women. Jill Scott used to say, if you can tell me, then you can tell me. But if you can't tell me, then you can't tell me.
Well,
she's talking about a leader. Only a leader can tell a woman. You see, but a subordinate, a subordinate can only make suggestions. That's how you know you're not the leader in that household, because you make suggestions. Well, right. I think this is the best thing to do. Well, I think you should be doing it like this. Well, maybe if you cover it like this, this will go okay. A leader say, hey, get this done. I'm on my way. Okay, baby, I'm going to be done by the time you get here. Ask any man that's been in leadership role in the household, what do we got to go through all the arguments that you go through? Ask any man that's been a leader in anybody's house. He will tell you, like, yeah, she gonna get it done. And he knows she gonna get it done because his faith is just as strong in her as hers is in him. He would never even attempt to be in leadership role with a woman that he knows can't follow instructions. Just like if he lays down a set of instructions and there's something wrong in the instructions that he lays out, he would never take her giving advice to him saying, hey, honey, I see what you're saying and you want me to do this, but I need to get this done so that I can get that done. So if you give me this and you give me that, baby, hey, we can get this all done. And he say, okay, baby, you're right. A man would never take that dictation from a woman. You know why? Because he's authoritative, because he's manipulative, because he's in contrast of what a real leader is. A real leader is the greatest follower on the planet. And ain't nobody else gonna ever tell you that except for right here on the Unspoken Heart Discussion Network.
All right. Dave, what you got to say to people out here? Give them something to think about. You know, what we got to say about to make somebody, the men and women, they go through this situation will make their life better, fix it, or not to, experience that. What you got to say?
And I can tell you right now, I can only speak from personal experience.
Right.
Men, fellas, whatever you do, when you go into it, make sure that your intention is pure.
Yeah.
Make sure that you have pure intention. Because a woman will spot out your imperfections and your impurities way faster than you think. If you say it, mean it. Stand on it.
She ain't no dummy.
You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, make sure whatever you do, getting into a relationship, if you're gonna move into a house with somebody, into her house to be exact,
well,
make sure that you have pure intentions. Because if your intentions are not pure, it is going to end in disaster for you.
Oh yes, it will.
And at the end, I hate it when people say this, but it's the fact. At the end of the day, she is still going to do whatever she needs to do to take care of her home. Even if taking care of her home does not, I repeat, does not include you.
That part right there.
So make sure that you're doing what you're doing for the right reason and with the right purpose. Now, don't move in trying to have kids and do all of that stuff. Hey, y'all talk about that when the time comes. But thank the Lord, I'm at this stage in my life where all mine is grown and then potentially all hers is grown too. So we ain't gonna have that issue. That's probably another show. But just make sure that your intentions are pure and that you look. Don't try to run no game. Don't try to be deceitful. Because I'm telling you right now, you think that you being deceitful and you running game on her, boy, she got some tricks up her sleeve that you ain't even thought of yet.
Bro, can I add on to that?
Go ahead, bro, Max.
Say what you gotta say.
On top of what he said on making sure that your intentions are pure, right? Let me add this on to it. When you think you're running game, you're only deceiving yourself.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you gotta trick somebody to listen to what you want them to do, that only means that first you had to trick yourself to believing that you could trick that person into what you wanted them to do. And that's not the case.
And you have to believe your own lie.
Yeah, right. You gotta lie to you first.
And that's a no-no.
Lie to somebody else. And I'm not lying to me. If you know you like your toenails clipped and shaved and everything, then you got to set that up with the woman that you with.
Well,
if you know you like pedicures and back rubs and baby oil rubs, if you know you did.
No, Diddy.
Hey, not that baby oil rub, the news now.
Speaking of Diddy, if you know you Diddy, at least Diddy went into being Diddy to the person he was talking to. He didn't lie about it. I'm Diddy.
Oh.
I'm I'm Puff Daddy. You call me who you want to.
Won't stop, can't stop.
Yeah. But he put it on the table to all these women.
Man.
And they chose to do what he put on the table. Hey, you want to do it or not? I'll find somebody else that want to do it. If you, okay, I'll do it. No problem. He laid the foundation for what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that is a horrible example to use, but it is a great example to use on the fact of saying you don't have to lie to a woman. You don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Right.
making sure that your intentions are pure.
Yeah. I agree. I
I don't
agree.
have to listen. If I tell my woman I'm going to the moon, I'll be back in a couple years. That's where I'm going.
Mm-mm.
And I'll be back in a couple years.
Huh?
Either you win it or you ain't.
Oh, baby, just make sure you bring me back a little bit of that moon dust.
And a couple moon rocks.
Man, look, I want to say this. I just want to say it's been a great show. I ain't really got nothing to say because Mac and Dez, y'all said it all. I mean, there's nothing else to put out there. Just me, because you live and learn as you get older. You learn from life experience, and you just pass that knowledge on to the next generation. Now, that young man, all due respect, I just couldn't
Not at all.
take in what he was saying.
Mr.
Yes.
Anthony Spade, we couldn't.
Yeah, but each day on, I just, just wasn't clicking with him on some things that he was saying. So, but hey, I mean, you do what you do, you do what you do and everything. But I just want to thank the people because, I got to go pick up my brother. My brother, he got sick, so I got to leave and go pick him up. But I just want to say this show, I enjoy this show. We all got a chance to tell our stories about men getting kicked out because of toilet seats, not having sex, or but we laugh, but it's real though. It's real.
Absolutely.
People get kicked out, when you move in, they get kicked out over some stupid things, and it's just ridiculous. Like Mr. Max said, hey, I get my stuff and go live on the bridge. If I gotta, do something I don't want to do, or for some stupidity or some kind of thing. So yeah. So this has been very educational. We having fun, but it just makes you think. It makes you think. So Spicy, you have anything you want to put on this before we click up out of here?
One thing I do want to say is that we want to send our prayers out to King D. Personal family reasons. Our hearts and prayers go out to him in his time of loss.
Much love, my brother. Yeah. So
let's all just keep him in prayer.
I love you.
We love you, man. You're a big part of all of our hearts. So our prayers are out to you.
Yes, King D, you need anything from either one of us, reach out to us. We here, brother. We a family. So when one hurts, we all hurt. So you need anything from us, just let us know. Also, like Mac, the commercial that Mac did by the Domestic Violence that will be coming up, and like Mac said, if y'all have anything that y'all want, to bring on the show, get in contact with Spicy or myself, and also be sure to watch the show tomorrow. Keisha's gonna bring it. Be sure to check out the men. We'll be back next week with a great topic. I just want to say, Mac and Dez, hey, my brothers, y'all brought it tonight. I mean, great show. Love what y'all brought. We do this because it's what we do. And I just want to tell my brothers, if y'all have anything that y'all want to talk about and host it, hey, get with me, let me know. And we can, we'll run that. So with that being said, my brothers and everybody out there, we hope you have a great weekend.
Let me get us out of here. Take us out of here.
Take us out here with some good music or something. Something to get us pumped up and everything.
Hey. Make sure you get you an everlasting love in your life. You know what I'm talking about? Hey.
Hell yeah.
It's not playing, bro.
Oh, it's playing.
I'm going live, everybody. You know what to find me. I got to say it on this platform. Find me. Hey.
Are you taking us out? Because we don't hear nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It ain't playing.
You jamming to an imaginary beat.
No, he hit the beat.
That brother.
You can't hear it?
No.
No, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, then, everybody. I'm going live. Y'all hear it when I get there. How about that?
Okay, make sure y'all go for the ones on TikTok. Make sure you tune in over there to DJ Mac Jones for some rhythm and blues and something soothing for the vibe. We all over there live, LESC in the house. Thank y'all for tuning in. Everybody at Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We see you tomorrow with the host, the co-host,
in the building.
Keisha. Tomorrow. Y'all have a beautiful night. See you the same time.